Hello and welcome. Why do we feel so restless the moment the world goes quiet? You have spent your whole life giving to your children, to your job, to your community, always moving, always doing. But now, perhaps for the first time, you have a chance to stop, to breathe, to turn inward. Not out of selfishness, but out of wisdom. The truth is, silence is not just the absence of noise. It is the beginning of clarity, of peace, of coming home to yourself. Most of us were never taught how powerful silence can be, especially after 50, 60, or 70. In this time of life, when the world tells us we should slow down, I believe we should go deeper. We will explore the quiet strength that lives within you in this talk from Life Talks with Experience. This is not about doing more, it is about being more by doing less. Welcome to the power of silence. 1. Silence heals your mind and body. Imagine your mind is like an old attic, cluttered with years of memories, regrets, what-ifs, and old stories. After decades of living, your mind has been constantly collecting, and most people try to fix the attic by adding more noise or distraction. But what your mind truly needs is air, space, quiet. Silence is how we open the window. It is how we let the dust settle. The science agrees. When we are quiet, our nervous system finally softens. Your heart rate lowers, your breath deepens, and your body moves from fight or flight to rest and repair. Think of silence like a soft hand on your shoulder saying, "You are safe now." You do not have to carry all that anymore. It does not take hours. Sometimes just 2 or 3 minutes of stillness a day is enough to reset an entire day. The next time your thoughts are racing, your heart feels tight, or the world feels too loud, try this. Sit somewhere still and just breathe. Not to escape, but to return. You do not need to fix your mind. You need to listen to it. 2. Silence brings mental clarity and self-reconnection. Have you ever looked through a window that is completely fogged up from your breath? You know the world is out there, but everything is blurry. That is how the mind can feel as we grow older. There is wisdom, intuition, and experience shaped over decades, but it feels distant, clouded. Your mind is not broken, it is simply busy. Silence is the gentle cloth that wipes the glass clean. When you give your mind the gift of silence, you are not shutting it down. You are letting it breathe. In the quiet, you start to remember what truly matters. It is in silence that your best ideas come and forgotten memories float to the surface. More importantly, silence brings you home to yourself. For most of our lives, we have been becoming a parent, a worker, a helper. When those roles fade after retirement, we look in the mirror and quietly ask, "Who am I now?" Silence helps you notice the parts of yourself that got left behind. Your curiosity, your softness, your true voice. It does not judge what it finds. It simply opens the door and invites you in. Clarity is not something you chase. It is something that returns when you make space for it. 3. Silence builds inner strength and self-worth. We live in a culture that ties our value to what we do: productivity, praise, and performance. We build identities on titles and achievements. But what happens when the titles disappear and the calendar empties? Suddenly, the world gets quieter in a way that can make us ask, "Am I still needed?" This is where silence becomes revelation, because silence strips away what is temporary and reveals what is eternal. In stillness, there is no one to impress. The truth begins to rise. You were never your role, your job, or your to-do list. You were and always will be worthy, simply because you exist. Silence teaches this not through logic, but through presence. It shows you the quiet dignity in your breath and the resilience that carried you through years of pain. Your strength is not in how much you can lift or how many people rely on you. Your strength is in your stillness, your ability to endure, your quiet knowing. You are not less. You are more. You are the quiet flame, still burning, still strong, still you. I am still learning how to be at home in the quiet, but every time I return to it, I remember something I hope you feel too, that we are not lost. We are simply coming back. This is your time. Take it. Reclaim your inner self. Be sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs it,